Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Momentum number 273. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us here on the YouTube channel or on Facebook, wherever you're watching. If you get value from anything that we do uh, with these videos or things we've done in the past, please, if you haven't already, head over to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. Helps more than you know. If you look at the title, our mastermind's worth it. This is in spirits of this week. This week is the final mastermind for Pace. His final mastermind of the year is this week. So if you guys are in Arizona, if you guys are flying out or you're a part of it, excited to meet with you. It's always the time that I look forward to. I love doing the masterminds. I love, seeing people fly in and, talking to people about their business and talking to people about real estate. Like this is the name of the game. So I'm excited to have you guys in town. But I think there's always that group of people that are like, "Hey, our mastermind's worth it." Heck, I am that way sometimes as well. When I look at the price tag on some of these masterminds, like, "Oh my gosh, is that worth it? Am I going to get a return on that?" And for you guys who don't know, I've talked about it on the channel a couple times. Cody and I are a part of a couple different masterminds and other like higher level mentorships. And I'm just going to share with you guys like some of the main things that I have learned with the mastermind, especially if you're coming in town or you're maybe heading to a mastermind yourself, or maybe you're on the fence of like, do I actually sign up for a mastermind? I'm going to share with you guys some things that I have learned that I found to be very, very, very beneficial when it comes to this level of, it's not just education, but there's just so much more there to it that maybe you can, take what you want, leave the rest, but maybe you can make a better decision on is a mastermind the right fit for you. So, again, guys, this is the final mastermind for the quarter for Pace. We do one every 3 months, and this is the last one heading into the last month of the year. And then 2022, we spend a lot of time and we do strategy stuff. We do tactics. I know a lot of masterminds are a lot about mindset and do a lot of experience based stuff. For this particular one, I love it because it's everything that I would want out of a mastermind. When you actually talk about tactics and things that really matter in your business, what's happening in the real estate world, things that are super relevant to the folks that are in our world, right? I think there's no secret behind that. It just makes sense. But with that being said, something that I have learned and we encourage because today, leading up to the mastermind, there was a Zoom call for all the mastermind students who are coming out that's going to start visiting us. They'll be here. First day starts on Thursday, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On that call, we were just kind of telling them, okay, what to expect. What will you guys see when you get here, and how can you be prepared? So I think what we have learned, and what I have learned, especially, is going into these masterminds. There's always a thing, right? So when you come out to the Pace Mastermind, you know what you're getting. You're getting Pace. You're going to learn creative finance. You're going to learn sub two. You're going to learn a lot of things about the real estate world that'll probably blow you away, right? And I don't say that lightly. It's the freaking truth. And I'm a part of other masterminds where I know there's typically a topic. Like the last one I was just in when I was live streaming in Florida, it was all about financial freedom. But regardless, whatever mastermind you're a part of, it's important to number one, set clear expectations and intentions for yourself, right? We're all in different places. Reality is you're going to be in a room with people that are in different places than you, that want different things than you, right? They want different results. We don't all want, to have the same business, focusing on the same things. Reality is we all want different things and we're all in different places and we all struggle or have challenges in certain areas that may be unique to us, right? So it's important before you head into a paid mastermind, whether that be a $100 mastermind or you know a 10,000, a 15,000, a 30,000, a $50,000 mastermind, doesn't matter. Is have intentions of where are you at right now in your business? Like where are you stuck? Right? Where are you stuck right now? And I would say have a goal to take away anywhere from 3 to 5 things that you can implement after the mastermind, after you leave. 3 to 5 things. You can't implement 60 things. You can't implement 50 things. You can't implement 40 things. 3 to 5 things that you can implement that can get you over the hump. So that goes to before actually going to an event like this, figuring out where you're stuck and where you need the most help in making sure you get that help when you're surrounded by like-minded people who may be doing better than you, right? That may have the answers that you don't have. It's the reason why you're going. It's the reason why you're paying to be in the room. Set an intention to have 3 or 5 takeaways that you can actually implement when you leave. You don't need 50. You just need 3 to 5. Okay. I think that's number one. Number two is actually mastermind. And I think this is super important. Even for the introverts in the world, I tend to be a little bit of both. Sometimes I'm introverted, right? Sometimes I was like, you know what? I just want to chill. I don't want, you know what? I'm going back to the hotel room, or, I have other work to do and I don't get the most out of the room itself. And then on the other side, it's like, being on the extroverted is like, oh, let's go do it. Let's go have some fun, blah, blah, blah. But also being intentional as well in this area too. Not just on your takeaways, but saying, I am here to actually mastermind. And I was telling the folks on the Zoom call today is don't be that person in the corner. Don't be the person in the corner just like learning and writing everything down. That's important, but not contributing and being a part of the group itself, because you will get the absolute most from the group. I mean, there's been times that I've gone to masterminds and I have gotten my takeaways, my 3 to 5 that I was looking for, from the group itself, not the people talking, right? Not the people presenting, but from the other group in the network inside and the relationships that you build, right? The people that are there, I have gotten more takeaways from that than the people actually talking. And the relationships has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars, not just the information that I learned, right? It was more based on the relationship. So I would say you get out what you put in. So just be super intentional with networking. Be super intentional, even if it doesn't come natural. Look, you're in a room with people who you've paid to be in there, right? That you already have a level of trust built. Just saying, oh, this person must be doing well, or this person, they must be doing something in this real estate world. They must have some sort of value to bring, right? Talking, introducing yourself, and being intentional in these mastermind groups of, hey, who in here can I link up with that maybe that can may help me overcome or help me get unstuck in my 3 to 5 areas that I want to take away and implement after I leave here, right? And sometimes that is relationships. There's been people come to our masterminds who decided to become partners, and they've gone on and now they're doing multiple deals a month together. So just be intentional. So if you're going to do it, or maybe you're on the fence, understand that one of the biggest powers of being in a mastermind is just actually masterminding with the folks in the group. Don't hang out in the corner. Don't not network, because you're not going to get anything out of it, right? If you just take the information and you keep to yourself, you won't get near as much as the person who put themselves out there and wanted to network. And maybe it's a little uncomfortable, but I promise you, it freaking matters, right? And then I would say the third thing, beyond just being intentional with your takeaways and then also masterminding, I think the third thing is finding a way to give back in the form of value to other people in the room, as well as, or maybe even to the people who are talking. Finding a way to provide value. Sometimes it's your own unique perspective. Maybe it's helping someone else in an area that you've already overcome a certain hurdle, that now they're facing a similar hurdle, right? Maybe you figured out how to do, how to generate a bunch of leads in your business, and there's other people who are really struggling with that in the room, but you know how to do the sales, right? Maybe your value you can bring is helping them overcome that lead gen problem, and the value they bring to you is helping you understand the sales process a little bit better, and you guys can mesh together really, really, really well in that. And then likewise, maybe you offer a unique perspective from, even other jobs. Like we have people come to our masterminds that like they've worked for big corporate companies, they work for software companies, they work for all sorts of things, and they come to us and they ask what we have going on, and we start talking, and we're not even talking about real estate, and they're like, oh yeah, well I used to do this, you guys should look at this, you guys should look at that. It's like, that is the best feeling, right? Like we're getting value from them, and then likewise we're trying to give as much value back to them as well. So it's this relationship of give, 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 and you find unique ways to work together. We even had a mastermind student that we found out that he actually develops apps, and he is going to be helping us with a few things that we have over at Start Virtual, just because he was in our mastermind. Like that is so freaking cool. So I would say, guys, you have a unique perspective. Doesn't matter if it's in real estate or maybe there's things that you have done in the past that can help someone somewhere along on their journey. Give back to the group because I promise you it pays. I wouldn't even say tenfold. I would say 20-fold, 30-fold, 40-fold, 50-fold. It freaking pays. So, masterminds, are they worth it? The answer to that question is, are you willing to give back? In a mastermind, in my opinion, it is absolutely worth it because you're paying to play. It weeds out all the crap. You weed out all the people who aren't serious about their business. You're in a room with people who have paid to be there, and you naturally already have some trust too. Like, oh, this guy must be doing well. This gal must be doing well because they're here. Okay. As weird as that may sound, or I don't even know, as bad as that may sound, whatever, like however you want to look at it, that's the reality of it, right? We want to build meaningful relationships in our businesses. One of the best way to do that is knowing who to talk to. And at Masterminds, it makes it easy for you. Okay. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking about it, you will always get out what you put in. Doesn't matter what mastermind that you're in, doesn't matter the group of people that you're going to go be around. You have to be intentional. You got to have your takeaways, right? You got to be willing to network with other people, and you got to be willing to empty your cup and provide value to the people in the group. So, guys, that is the key. We got the mastermind this week. I can't wait to recap that with you guys this weekend. If you get value from these videos, you get value from the stuff we talk about here on the channel. Again, I want to remind you one more time to head over to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. Again, it helps more than you know. Guys, I appreciate you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow.